Welcome back to the Legacy Electric 240Z build series. Today we're going to be building a hood.
Dang, shake it up, shake it up. Dang.
You know, weave wobble. So in the last episode, I did mention that it's now called the Legacy, which I just completely glossed over. We didn't talk about it at all. But so we talked to Ash and Carlos, and we just kind of let them name it. I didn't want E or V in it at all. So I feel like every, including the FE32, every electric build has E or V or whatever in it. So they do a lot of the Brawler, the Patriot. They have some cool names, so the Legacy. Even though you had already retroactively seen this because we're in the past, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Today, we're building a hood. We were bad YouTubers again, William. And we cut the hood and didn't record it at all. Like he's just watching me. But you can see from the renders, there's a reason. We kind of went back and forth about the battery height in an early episode. We had to chop the frame, notch it down just to save the hole.
Project
the
save
hood
the
hole. Yeah. We went back and forth a lot with Ash. And I just kept yelling, save the hole. So it became that now.
Save the hole and Tim is gonna hate me.
Yeah. But I'm so glad we did because it's such a distinctive part of this build. You'll walk up and see like this huge hood scoop that goes to literally nothing. It will be functional because it will basically minimize down the surface area of the front of the car for drag. And even if I was thinking we could make a little curved piece of carbon here, and it could be like a little winglet, honestly, because the underside will have a different air pressure difference to the top if it's curved. So whatever, we'll see what we have time for. SEMA's in a couple of weeks, so you guys are all probably looking at it like, what are you guys talking about?
Ain't no way they gonna make it. They crazy.
We gonna make it, don't worry about it. But yeah, so we chopped the hood distinctively like this because there's like a little cowl bump up you see here, and that continues down, but then it fades out into nothing. We are gonna also have to chop it somewhere in here, and half of this scoop is gonna stay with the battery cover, and then the other half will be the hood. But for right now, we're just gonna slide a piece of metal right in here, and then run it down there, and then weld it together, and this will be the plug. This is not the hood we're running. This will be the plug for the mold we'll be making to make a carbon version of this hood. But let's get to work.
Trying to teach my young son how to.
This is what his lock screen on his phone looks like. Not
Oh yeah, you gotta show my lock screen.
Sometimes
you gotta let them know. Like, you ever run into a girl and you're like, hey, get my number. I see you.
Throwing it up there.
Too wide.
Is it?
To weld in there.
No.
Are we gonna cut the top so
Called
it's
32 for a reason.
like you knew what you were doing?
I've been doing this since you was a speckle in your
The
daddy
question
balls.
is, do we have to slice between here? Probably.
Or let the metal do the slicing. Just get it up there and just do a little tap, tap, tap. The hood bumps up right there.
Damn.
It's in there?
He's done this before. Oh shit, we should have sliced
Yeah,
these.
I literally just now thought the exact same thing.
I like that. That's good.
Hell yeah. Cool. The cool guy gloves. All right. It is tacked in. I'm going to cross the back first, make sure it's even. And then you saw we put all these slices in that. So we can get a nice curve out of it. So now we're going to make chipboard templates for the sides. We're only going to go up to this curve for right now. We will make a section for the rest of it. But for right now, we're going to hit right up to the curve. And then keep going. I mean, we could technically make a template and go underneath it. It may be a little trickier, but it would be nice having a single piece that goes all the way. But cut here. Just
Where?
Some great artwork you did here. What are you, like a young Picasso?
Listen, the man was wild. I drew from memory. Pull it off and go a little more.
Mm-hmm. Scissors, dude. Yeah, they're a little jacked up for sure. What we're doing? Can't see it from my house.
Careful with this dangerous hammer.
Yeah, man. You touching my hammer? So the design has like a little at the end of it, so we want to go past it a bit, but we want to blend up to it. But I don't know what.
Doesn't go all the way back though. It fades out.
Yeah, it does fade out. So how far back do we want to go to fade out? I don't know. How big of a lip do we want at the front? Something about that. I'm just going to copy both sides. Scissors. Jesus Christ. This shit sucks ass. I don't know what he was talking about. So we'll use this one as a guide. We'll have to trim that somehow. Guess we could unclamp that and lift this up a little bit.
Then do extend the Sharpie with, so I'm not slicing my finger on here.
You need more Band-Aids on your fingers.
I just put one on. I sliced my finger on. After I said I wasn't going to. God damn.
Put those welding gloves on.
Well, actually, because I think, see, this is too far. It needs to be, it matches when it's up like that. Yeah. Maybe we could just, yeah. Ooh, we can use math. Just kidding. Tools. You know, this is not gonna be helpful at all because we don't know if we're even.
Tim, this isn't gonna help at all.
Thanks.
We're not.
Oh. Well, you know, that's saying that's even with that, so we're gonna go with it. What are your eyeballs telling you? Looks good?
Yeah.
I don't have the Sharpie. Damn, that would have been a good clip.
That was about to be fire.
Gonna do a light score. Boing. I had it the whole time. I ruined the clip for no reason.
It really been in your pocket? It means your pockets run deep.
Yeah, they boy pockets. Hot pocket.
Let's not talk about food because I am getting hungry.
I am too, actually. Damn. I had Chick-fil-A for lunch today.
I haven't eaten. I had watermelon and cashews.
You say you haven't eaten and then it's named two foods you ate?
Yeah, actually, I had a snack.
Oh yeah. Can you mark this for me?
Trying to bend it in and then mark where to cut the end.
Yes.
This one I marked right on the spot, so. When you bring your own welding gloves to work. If it fits. The big reveal, guys. I've been Tim this whole time.
On stilts, and I'm Will with my legs cut off. Gonna be wobbles. She's super straight. Yeah, the reason we added this is because we're gonna be mudding up to this to add a little gusset almost, or
A bevel?
gurney flap type thing, bevel. Yeah, we'll call it gurney flap because we're, you know, aerospace. Yeah, experts, obviously. You know, never been to a wind tunnel. But yeah, so we're gonna be mudding that to match the render, and then the same thing on the sides, but it tapers down into being smooth here at the tip. Same thing with this. We're gonna mud this until it tapers down to being smooth. So we're just gonna, you know, grind a little tip of a lot of the spot welds, at least the ones that are in the way, and then we'll radius the inside of this right here so it's nice and smooth. But yeah, she's looking good. Yeah, so we're gonna jump into a time lapse of me mudding this for an entire day. It's so small. Fiberglass would be like, oh my god, he's a YouTube sensation. This marketing is genius.
Of course we're sponsored.
Of course we're sponsored.
We are stocked up on 2000. Table is 3K.
Was that real?
This is not a shot, Xavier. I'm getting bullied.
Nah. This is being bullied. Will with the knees!
It's not even funny. I don't understand. Alright, I gotta crawl on the table again. We're not recording this.
Nah, it's not recording.
No knees are being shown.
Come on. This is for the, instead of OnlyFans, for the SB fans. This man is super petty.
I'm petty.
So petty.
You guys are the one posting stories
Nah,
calling
man,
me
it's so petty to walk
calling
away.
me Will with the knees.
Don't fight the urge.
So, we have gel coated the mold already. We're spreading a little bit of resin on the mold first, just a really thin layer. And then we are using stabilized 3K, which you've seen Will cut all these pretty little pieces. We're being extra and putting a big V-weave through everything, so everything takes twice as long. But we're doing it for the culture, you know? Be cool. But the stabilize makes it super easy to do. That's the only reason we're also doing it. We found out about stabilize and now we're like, we can't stop. So stabilize, super nice. You can tell it doesn't want to fray. You seen us make that hood video in it? It's got like this weird little trace of stuff in it. Yeah. And yeah, you can cut out crazy shapes like this and it doesn't deform or do any crazy stuff. But you want to make sure you put the side with the little crazy stringies out, so it's not the one facing. How straight is, okay. Is this right on the edge? Come to you a little bit more? Yep, that is good. Just watch out for these little frays, where this is. A lot of times what we do is we'll lay it down and then we'll just take them and we'll let them out and push them right in the edge. And if anything, it'll just create a darker line where the seam is. But we have a nice V-weave there, so yeah, we want you to see it. If you see any of these little hairs, it's on purpose. Team no hairs. This stuff is a little harder to get to conform to crazy curves and stuff. Right here we have a little dip, but it will. And as soon as you wet it out too, it'll loosen the foot. We're also using the 120-minute Hot Life hardener. So that will give us more working time with this too. And also, the more working time you have, if you're vacuum bagging it like this, it'll also give you, like you have to, as long as you set in all your layers correctly and everything's tucked and there's no bridging, the vacuum bag can do all the work. If you use too short of a hardener, Hot Life, it'll start to harden and it'll be set in there before you're in like really bagging it. So. Scary.
Bill's favorite
No, I
song.
can't stop hearing it.
Are we talking about the Body Shop song?
The Body Shop.
That's what it is.
The Body Shop listens to Angry Dad music only.
Stop recording. Stop recording. Can you lift that up? You just hold it till I set this. See how the rest of that goes.
It's like a clear. Poke it in. We need a poker.
Grab the McSqueege.
Oh yeah, we do the sweet. That's fine. Damn. Xander with the tips.
Tips?
Tips and tricks.
I thought you said something else.
What?
Xander with the tits. I was like, whoa now.
Sacrificial lamb. Where are the scissors? Xander.
I'm about to start hitting it.
This should be straight. But are we gonna sacrifice here?
We could just fold this corner a little bit. Push it forward with that.
True. Do we want to put the 3K in with this, or wet it out first?
What?
Get a little side pieces.
Yeah. Side pieces and front pieces?
Side piece, yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
I didn't cut it to length, so just set it where you want it, and then we can trim them.
Set it and forget it.
Okay. Sure. Are you trying to get it in the corner, or are you trying to fold it in the corner? Are you trying to like fold it over in the corner, or try and get the edge in the corner? Okay.
I'm gonna try to get this lined up with the back too. It's way too much. Did it for the tube.
Where'd you put the scissors?
They're behind you.
Actually, it's probably good we're using these and not the other ones, because we don't need to ruin our only good pair of scissors right now.
That's true.
Get that cup away from my leg. fingers of steel.
Get my grinder out here.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that's all. We have to all be put out. It's fine. Woo! Looks good to me. Maybe even like just put this up higher and transition it to a point.
There's a big on the front. Looks like it lines up with that. Not like they're touching, so
Yeah, true.
rinse her off.
Spray her down. Maybe in that corner then. Slide.
The seams look pretty good too.
Rather save the hole.
I guess the frame will pull all that down.
Got trim in here. I got all weeble wobbly.
This side's off.
I knew the mold had cracked before we made it, so I thought like, you know, as soon as it vacuums it, it's gonna pull it in, be too far in instead of too far out. So all good.
Yeah.
That'll be better for Arrow too when we shape this.
There's a hole.
Excellent. I didn't get it. For the gram. Yeah, I mean nothing is in the actual place. It's just sitting here so we can get an idea of what it looks like. But yeah, I'm happy. It's very cool.
I kind of want to see what's out there. This needs to go this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what's next?
the whole rest of the car. Quarter panels probably. Quarter panels, doors, rockers, lower fenders, hatch, wing, inner hood.
This troll behind the camera got mad at me because I kept calling him Will with the knees. So he set down a full cup of resin to make sure I tripped on it, which I did, and sabotaged my shoe and my pants. And scene. This is the villain.
Let's see. Does it pull up the? I don't know if that's coming up. That hurt.